We are talking about the narcissist, and let's focus on setting boundaries without guilt. The art of learning to say no. I am Sulipan, your personal transformation coach. Boundaries are not selfish or mean. The narcissist would like you to believe that they are. And the narcissist will apply all kinds of tricks to get you to break your boundaries. And especially when they know that they are stepping on a very tender, delicate boundary for you, they will come and sell it to you as this beautiful thing that will benefit the larger group, the family, the team you work within, or something like that. So that when you stand up and you say no, that suddenly you become the odd one out. And now you will criticize yourself and you will be criticized by the team. So let's look at the differences between all the things at play here. So boundaries versus walls. Boundaries are things we put in place so that we can protect ourselves, so that we can be ensured that we feel safe. So when you are challenging my values, when you are challenging my worth, I will stand up for myself because I am not going to devalue myself. I am not going to lessen my worth or negate me as a person as a whole. The difference between a boundary and a wall is that walls will lead to isolation, and especially when you find yourself in a narcissistic relationship, the isolation from the narcissist would have happened already. You will see less of your friends, your family. And when you put up a wall, you will reinforce that isolation, which will not be good for you. So keep your focus on keeping your boundaries there. How do you enforce your boundaries? Remember that guilt will set in, secondly, because of a people-pleasing attitude that you have. Because if you are so constantly under criticism from the narcissist and eventually your own inner critic, when the narcissist sells this thing to you as a way of bringing happiness and joy to other people, you would want to please people. Also, when we are constantly being criticized, we want to be seen as nicer, as kinder. And so we please people because we are lacking that self-knowledge that we are kind, that we are nice, that we are good enough. And so we try to find it in the outside world. And that will lead to guilt. And so you can let go of that guilt so that you can stop the people pleasing. And remember, no is a full sentence. When somebody asks you to do something and you say yes, do they wait to hear why are you saying yes? Do you explain to them why you are saying yes? Or do you just say yes and move on and do whatever it is that you said yes to, or whatever the case is around that yes? Why do we feel compelled that we must say, give reasons when we say no? It is perfectly okay to say no. And the first time you will say no to the narcissist might come with a trembling voice. Your knees might feel like they want to buckle. Your heart might be jumping out of your chest. Go through with it and just say no. The first time, the narcissist most probably will put up a fight and try and convince you to change, and it will come with a lot of criticism. You need to know why you said no. If you are saying no because your toe is sore today, then by all means do not say no. When you say no, you must know that you will say no tomorrow, you will say no next week, you will say no next month. You have got to be authentic in your no. You need to know why you are saying no. Therefore, it becomes very important that you know your boundaries. What is important to you in your life? We teach people how to treat us. You have said yes and buckled under the narcissist for a long time, and now you're going to teach them and train them how to behave differently towards you. That is not going to happen overnight. They're not going to willingly just accept that. When you are away from the narcissist, when you have left the narcissist relationship, it still is important to learn to say no, because through your people pleasing that you learned during your narcissistic relationship, through the guilt that you are carrying, and the very little boundaries that you enforced, in the wider world out there, it will be difficult for you to say no. So know why you are saying no and stick to it. I wish you best as you move forward. Be kind to yourself during this process. Remember, master your beliefs, you will master your future, and we will chat soon.